Boating 52, how are you folks? When the weather's beautiful, you gotta stop at a Harley dealership. Look at all the bikes, all the food. It is beautiful. What is going on here? The person in the cage is not knowing what they're doing. Isn't it amazing how you go to a dealership? Oh, you remember this, folks? I surely do. When you go to a dealership, you know it's always going to cost you money. And I was thinking about, why are people buying new bikes, especially now? I'm like, I would never get rid of this bike. And I spent an hour in there, and I'm like, I get it, but I'm not doing it. Remember this course? I'll tell you what, if you are just starting to ride your motorcycle, and this is a great class offered by Harley Davidson to take. I remember doing those drills on that small bike, and I have a size 13.5 boot. Not easy. Well, that's good, though. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more folks that are going to be on the road safely, which is awesome. All right, I got to get out of here before I buy something like more than I already bought. By the way, full finger glove. Look at that. Yep, touchless. So many people will say that the dealership, especially if you're a Harley guy or gal, is just expensive. Why do you go there? And my original thought also is, who's buying another bike right now? I mean, I don't know. So let's talk about those. First of all, I have decided to go away from my fingerless gloves as much as I love them. And I had another pair of full finger gloves, but I think they were a size too small because the fingertips were a little tight. So I went over to the Harley dealership to look around because I needed them quickly, so I couldn't get online and order them for a little ride I got coming up. So I went in to buy those, and as I was going in, I'm like, why are people buying bikes? I see people over at the finance people, and I'm just like, I wonder if they got a new bike or an old bike or it's their first bike. So I went in, and I for those that follow my channel, I'm riding a 2018 Ultralimited. I'm fortunate to also have a 2000 Road King Classic. So in my mind, I got two bikes that I'm not going to sell. Now, I probably shouldn't say that, because I used to have a Street Glide Special that I loved that I thought I would never sell, and I did, and I got this. But so I'm like, nah, I ain't going to buy a bike. So I go in, and I'll show you a picture in the top left corner here. Right there. Boy, the inventory looks way down. Now, they had 6 or 7 bikes outside, but the inventory's still way down. I didn't see anything used, so I don't know what the heck is going on with that or with this road. But so I'm looking for gloves, and then I'm like, yeah, got a trip coming up. Let me go I'll just go grab another Harley shirt. And then I'm sitting there going, Bob, you got like 50 Harley shirts, dude, and other t-shirts. Do you really need another one? Now, I got a gift card from my bride for Father's Day. Isn't she special? So, I was playing with a little bit of that money, but I finally found these gloves, which I like. They have they have the touchpad, which is what I was really looking for in full finger gloves. And I know they're not the Climb or Klim or whatever the heck they are, gloves and that, but you know what? They have a place here on the knuckles. They have something here, you know, if you're going down. So, and they seem cool. So I'm actually really liking them right now. So I went in for the gloves. In full transparency, and because Mrs. Bodine won't watch this, I got another T-shirt too. I'll just sneak that in the closet. But the dealership, you know, I just wonder how many people buy from there, first of all. And then, two is, do you go there and kind of hang out? And I know I talked about this on other videos, but there's something about going to the Harley dealership, looking at bikes, after you get off the salespeople pushed over you, right? And they come up to you and go, hey, how you doing? You know, you're talking to them, and you know they want to sell you a bike. So I just always say, yeah, I got a 2020 CVO. So they go away. I'm just kidding. But it's just kind of cool. Now, today, as you could see at that dealership, and that dealership is called Motor City Harley Davidson. And I'll leave a link in that. And there's 4 or 5 dealerships, I would say, within 30 miles of me. I personally like this one best because of the size and the events and you know, all the stuff that they have there. I have gotten my bike serviced there as well, so that was a positive experience. But there's also some other ones that are a little more rural that I do like going out to. They don't have much stuff there. I always wonder how they survive, to be honest with you. But I like to go out there too, and you know, I'm just one of those guys that likes supporting the local dealership, and whether that's Harley, and I'm sure if I had a Honda, I'd be the same way, and Kawasaki, whatever you ride, it really doesn't matter, right? So, but I'm just wondering, are you thinking about getting a new bike? And here's what happens when you're not exactly positive where you are. That would be me. So we are just going to keep rolling anyway. But do you tend to buy locally? Do you tend to go to box stores? Do you like going to a dealership, kind of hanging out? I mean, I hung out, talked to some people, looked at some bikes, got some stuff I wanted. I had a burger and a water. I mean, it's a good part of your day. It's perfect, right? And now, of course, it's just so beautiful outside, and it's been so hot here that I just want to ride like all day. Is that wrong? You're like, all right, I'm gonna go to the dealer, take a little spin. I'll be back in a couple hours, and you're like, no, I just want to ride a couple hundred miles. That is me today. And of course, I'm out on a road where I'll see people or cars right now. So I don't know, folks. That was my quick Harley experience today, and I'd love to know what you do. By the way, if you are looking for something from Harley Davidson, and Harley Day Rider HDR, our good old friend HDR turned me on to this, was a place called House of Harley. They can order online. It's really, I think, the same stuff, usually about 20% cheaper. So if you can wait on it, that would be my suggestion if you're against going to the dealership. And I will tell you, they're good to work with. I actually bought a tall boy seat there, put it on, rode it for a day, didn't like it, sent it back, no problem. 2 days, they got it back. I had a full refund. So, and some of those places don't like returning seats. So, alrighty, folks, that is it for me. I am going to try to find out where the heck I am. And let me know what you are up to. If you are out, if you're in the market for a motorcycle. If you are in the market, would you buy something new right now? Or would you buy something used? Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Be safe on and off the motorcycle. This is Bodine 52. Promising not to rev going by this guy. I just can't help it. I know I'm bad. You should tune out now. Bye-bye.